Hey Garden Dreamers, Joe here. I was on vacation and I hadn't made a video, but it's May now, so I wanted to show you guys my flower garden and what's growing in May. I'm in El Paso, Texas. It's considered zone 8A, I think. And I just wanted to show you what's growing in my garden in May and what you could plant in your garden if you're from El Paso or anywhere really. I'm kind of a little peeved right now because I recorded this whole thing and this mic wasn't on, so you couldn't hear me. So now I have to do this all over again. I'm so excited. So anyway, I'm gonna miss something this time because the first time I had it down. Just kidding. Anyway, this is my verbena that grows like a weed. I love it. I planted it one time. I brought like a plant from my mom's house, put it in, and now it spreads on its own, spreads seeds. It likes whatever dirt. You don't even have to fix your dirt. It was growing in this yucky dirt over here to the side. It had like 4, but my mother-in-law took them. If not, I would have showed you. And what else is growing? My carnations are growing. I have 3 of them. That one, and that one. That one's one of them's kind of struggling. Maybe because this one is shaded by the verbena. It's a little nicer, but they do well. The carnations do well here. These pincushions, I'm in love with the pincushions. The bush stays evergreen throughout the year mostly. And then now it's just full of flowers, super cute. I love it. I think it's drought tolerant. I don't really water it that much. It doesn't have a dripper on it. These are my bearded iris and irises back there. And I already had some flowers. They come randomly, but it gives me like 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. It's not full. I think I have to separate them because I just planted one from my mom's garden as well. And now it's just a whole bush, and I think I need to separate them, but I'm scared. So somebody help me with that. I had ranunculus over here on this side, but once it turns about 80 degrees, they don't like it. So those are done. They bloomed, I believe, in March and April so nicely. It's one of the first flowers that gives my garden color. It's so pretty. I'll show you guys some footage, but now they're dying. I just leave the leaves so that it could give energy to the bulb. I'm also growing some sunflowers over there. There's some bolted onion over here. If you're looking for drought tolerant flowers for your garden, I would suggest salvia. I have a purple, a pink, and like a red with white. And those are drought tolerant. They don't need a lot of water. I suggest those. This one I'm super excited about. My neighbor gifted it to me. It was an amaryllis in December. And after the flower died, it was just left with the bulb, and I was like, let's throw it in the garden. And it's growing. I'm so excited. Yay. So we'll see how that does, like how it overwinters. I don't know. I haven't researched much about amaryllises, but I think my mother-in-law grows them in pots, so it should be fine. What else? This huge thing behind me is a cilantro that also grows wild. The seeds, it creates some seeds after it bolts, and then they just spread themselves all over my garden. And I just let them do that because it's my trap crop. A lot of aphids get on this instead of my trees. So it protects my trees from the aphids a bit. Sometimes I still get aphids, but not as much. They stay on this, and then the ladybugs come, and I have a bunch of ladybugs, and I love ladybugs, and because they eat aphids, and this provides that food for them. This is one plant. It just tipped over because we get stupid high winds here, and that tipped over, but I'll be cutting it as soon as it dries. Over here I got my petunias that are growing. I don't know, I don't remember planting petunias, but last year I had a big old bush that grew here, and I think it threw some petunia seeds down, and now they're regrowing again. So I got free plants. Yay! I threw some borage in here, some nasturtiums, and marigolds. They're randomly growing also. Another drought tolerant plant is the gazania. I have 3 of them. This orange one of them died, and this one right here. they do close like at nighttime, and right now they're still closed since the sun's not hitting them. But once the sun hits them, they open up. I'll show you guys how pretty they look when they're open. My mums, I have, let's see, I have about 7 mums. Those are nice and green right now, but they won't give me any flowers until maybe next month, about June and October. Some people think that they won't survive here, the mums, and they're only like fall flowers, but they're not. They, like I'm telling you, they're green for me, and then they'll give me flowers in June and October, more or less. My osteospermums, aka African daisies, those are one of my favorites. Those are blossoming. I had one bush that I got randomly one time, and it stayed evergreen one of the years. So I got like 4 more last year, and I'll probably go get more today. I'm gonna go to the nursery today. I hadn't been able to go. Well, I had, but since I went on vacation, I didn't want to plan anything and not take care of it while I was gone. Ooh! A bumblebee. The big black, I don't know if they're bumblebees or what they are, but they're black and they're always on the salvia. My butterfly bush always has, no, that's not what it's called. I call it a butterfly bush because it always has butterflies. My blue mist always has butterflies. I counted 30 one time, so, but that one spreads through rhizomes through the bottom, and it's starting to spread where I don't want it. So I'm gonna have to put it in a pot or something. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Those are starting to bud already. I'll show you guys pictures when it has flowers, which is probably in another week or 2. It'll start having the purple little flowers, and hopefully I'll get butterflies already. I don't remember what months they come in. What else? A bunch of dead ranunculus, like I said, they're already dying. They don't like temperatures over 80. I only have one yellow one left over here, but all the rest of them died already. But the little bushes are still there, drying out. What else? Oh, my sister-in-law's dad gifted me this hollyhock, and I planted it before going on vacation, and I was like, I hope it doesn't die because I'm not taking care of it. But when I came back, it had flowers already, so I'm super excited because it's really tall, and I want tall flowers over here to kind of cover my wall. I'm working on that. I did plant a bougainvillea over here in the corner so it could like cover the wall, but that one is not growing back. Anyway, what else do I have? I have a bunch of cosmos growing down here. A couple that have already come out, but they're super tiny still. Some sunflowers in the background, in the back edge. So again, it could cover my wall and it could be tall. I have a bunch of bolted onions, some more verbena over here that's growing wild. Dandelions that I don't cut. I know people cut the dandelions and they call them a weed, but the bees and the birds love them, so leave them alone. This is I think it's my Gala apple tree, and the one over there is my Fuji apple tree. I've had it for about, I think like 4 years, and it's giving me 2 apples. And I've pruned it like twice, and I'm always so scared to prune it, and I think I always over prune it, and it's a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody help me with my apple tree. It's looking nice. Oh, I got an apple. I see an apple. I see an apple right there. See it? Yay! And here's the little flower buds coming out already. So hopefully this year it gives me apples. Like I said, it's been 4 years. Not too sure when apple trees start giving you apples. Other people probably in the first year, but here in El Paso, we get very strong winds. We get freezing temperatures. It goes down from 30 degrees to 80 degrees sometimes from one day to the next. So I feel like my flowers and trees just struggle to survive. So that's why they don't give me fruits, because they're barely surviving themselves. Okay, I lost storage. What? I lost what?
Your mind.
Huh?
Your mind.
I didn't have enough storage on my phone, so we had to restart again. Well, Anyway, from the last part. Last corner, I'm growing plumbago over here. It's green, but it doesn't have any flowers yet. Some verbena that's wild, some dill, some cilantro. I've planted lilies here twice. They're not growing. I love stargazer lilies, but I guess they don't like me. They're not growing in my garden. If anybody has any tips, let me know because I don't know how to grow stargazers. I have some marigolds. This is the corner I'm telling you I put the bougainvillea last year, but it didn't grow. I'm still hoping it comes out, so hopefully. If not, I'm gonna have to go buy another one. And over here behind my hubby is my little succulent corner. Not good with succulents most of the time. I kill them because I overwater them. As you can see, this one is yellow because I think I overwatered it. And this one, my neighbor gave me as a tiny little stick and was able to grow it this big. I'm so excited. She also gave me that crown of thorns, which is on the struggle bus right now. Now that I'm seeing it, it has spider mites. I'm gonna have to put water on that. This little petunia came out on its own from last year, and these aptenias always grow for me. I just have to put them in a greenhouse or something or indoors over the winter because they won't last out here in the winter. But I've had these for like 3 years. They're pretty easy to grow. If you see anybody that has any, ask them if you could have a cutting, cut it, put it in dirt, and it'll grow for you. Anyway, that is my flower garden for now. Just wanted to show you guys what was growing in May and what it looks like in May, because every month it looks a little different. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you're from El Paso, I'd love to help you. It's a whole different beast here to grow, so I know it's, shoot me some questions if you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Oh, I'll show you my vegetable garden maybe tomorrow.